Wait till you hear how Durga answered an insult with a roar that split the earth. Not a polite blessing, not a gentle miracle, a response so fierce that even the gods went quiet. The story begins with a humiliation that people prefer to sanitize. The Devas had lost their strength, not because they were weak, because they were outplayed. A demon power rose, and the heavens that once sounded with victory became a place of hiding. And here's the uncomfortable part. When the Devas were safe, they spoke of Dharma. When they were defeated, they came begging. They went to the Trinity, to the great powers, and their shame turned into anger. That anger poured out of them like smoke. And from that collective fury, fury of Vishnu, fury of Shiva, fury of the Devas, something formed. A woman. Durga. Not born in a cradle, born in protest. Her eyes opened like dawn that doesn't ask permission. Weapons appeared in her hands, each one a promise that injustice would finally meet its consequence. The demon, arrogant, drunk on domination, laughed when he heard. "A woman," he scoffed. "Send your men. I'll spare her if she kneels." That insult is the taboo that fuels the fire of this tale. He didn't just challenge the gods. He tried to reduce the divine to something less. Durga walked to the battlefield, and the sky changed color around her. Lions growled, mountains held their breath. The demon's army rushed like a black flood. At first it looked impossible, one figure against thousands. But Durga's presence didn't feel like one. It felt like the universe standing up. The battle raged. Arrows became rain. Swords flashed. The demon boasted, shifting forms, multiplying his tricks, making the Devas think, "We were right to fear him." Then Durga raised her foot. Not to run, to stamp. And this is the spectacle. The earth splits open in a glowing crack that runs across the battlefield like lightning trapped in soil, swallowing the demon's chariots and dividing his army into helpless halves. A literal fracture in the ground, because arrogance always creates a fault line. The demon's laughter falters for the first time. Durga doesn't chase. She waits. Because she isn't hurried like human anger. She is precise like cosmic justice. When the demon charges at her, screaming that no woman can defeat him, Durga's lion roars, and the roar itself feels like a mantra that breaks illusions. Her trident rises. And the demon realizes, too late, the difference between power and permission. He had power. Durga had permission, from Dharma itself. The strike ends the battle, but the story doesn't end in celebration. It ends in a warning wrapped in reverence. Durga was not created because the gods were kind. She was created because the world had become insulting to truth. And when truth is insulted long enough, it doesn't just argue back. It arrives, lion-footed, many-armed, and makes even the earth open its mouth.